Well, how's it going? You ready? You ready? Let me
Yes,
know when
let's
you're
do
ready, yeah?
it. Yeah, I'm ready.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So let's get started. So welcome everybody to this amazing episode of Around the Loop podcast. And you might be wondering, you're like, Jill, where are you? Well, I want to give a big shout out to the Porque Because podcast for actually letting me host this episode here at their studio. So I'm very appreciative. Thank you guys so much for letting me do this. And today I have a special person. Actually, I believe she is my second female artist on the show. Actually, I believe so. I might be wrong. My second or third, but second for sure. And not only did she travel all the way from Arizona, she came all the way out here. So it's an honor and privilege. And let's let the world know, who do we have today?
Yes. So my name is Nena Rosey from Phoenix, Arizona.
Thank you.
Spanish Latino artist.
Alrighty, that's amazing. So let's get started. So let's talk a little bit about your early days, your childhood days, growing up. How was that? Did you born and raised in Arizona your whole life, or?
No, actually, I mean, I was born there, but I grew up in Mexico for a few,
Oh, wow.
like I said, maybe a few years. And then from there, we came back to Arizona. So obviously, like, everybody always thinks, oh, it is gringa, you know what I mean? Because I'm light skinned, and I'm like, no, don't let my complexion of my skin fool you, you know? But if anything, I do come from, I was raised out there in Durango, where
wow.
Pancho Villa was basically, born.
Yes.
So, yeah, so a lot of people
amazing.
don't know who he is out there, so.
Wow. So you've been throwing a little history. I like that. I
Yes.
appreciate that. And so I wanted to ask, growing up, like, you mentioned about the light skin complexity, because that is something that does happen in our culture.
Yes.
There is a division between the light skins and the darker skins. It always happens, whether people agree or not. It's just a thing. So how did that affect you growing up?
It affected me a lot because they thought I was adopted in my family. So, but I mean, I got used to it now. So it's like, ever since, even about the whole eye situation, I was like, oh, I'm just walking around. They think I'm white. And I'm like, okay, but as soon as I start speaking Spanish, they asked me, did you learn the language? Did you go to Spanish class? I said, no, like, I'm Mexican, you know?
Man, I can imagine. Shit. So that happens a lot. And so wanted to ask, how was the lifestyle too, like family life? What, is it, you very family oriented, or?
Yeah, yeah, very family oriented for sure. But I think as soon as like we moved back out here, I mean, I have family here in California and Arizona, so we're not so much, I guess, oriented as we were back then. I think everybody just does their own thing. You know?
That happens. I totally understand that. So I want to talk a little bit about, well, we're going to start talking about your music, actually. When did this all start for you?
Well, I started when I was very young. I just started writing. I feel like since my parents they used to always argue all the time. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I just started writing in my diary book, and then from there, my sister started dating some guy, and he happened to look for some notebooks. He was reading my diary, thought it was some raps. And I said, those are raps. So I started getting mad. He's like, hey, we could make this into rap. So I got mad, and I had anger issues around that time. So he's like, you should put that, in your raps.
Yeah.
So then I used to always listen to like Twista, Eminem. So I'm like, okay, let me try some shit, And so I definitely liked it. I wasn't good with my delivery around that time. I think my first song was when I was like 13. It was actually recorded in a cassette too. Yeah.
What? Okay, that's interesting. I don't hear that often at all.
Yeah.
At all. No, not at all. Wow. Okay. And then as far as your style, I mean, well, your style was based off of the friend there that looked at your diary and thought it was a rap book.
Yeah.
So from there, it all started, and that's when you. So I want to ask, like, do you remember your first performance? Do you remember the first time you dropped a music video? Let's talk about, I guess, the first time. Did you perform when you were a lot younger? Either was talent shows
Well,
or
I
anything like
was
that?
no. I think if anything, yeah, okay. Actually, yeah, my sister. We were in middle school. Hey, you like to rap? And I was like, fuck no. I was like, dude, I don't know what to say. So I think I rapped someone else's raps. So I was like, I didn't know what to say because I was like, dude, I don't know how to deliver. I didn't know how
Yeah.
to. I didn't know what bars were. I didn't know anything. So, but my first performance, I would say I was maybe 16.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And where was that at?
It was in Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And how long have you been out there?
I've been out there basically my whole life. It's just back to back, so Cali and Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how's the lifestyle out there for Phoenix for the folks that are out here in Cali that are curious or have
Yeah.
go out there? How's the lifestyle out
It's
there?
a little different. I mean, I could definitely say that everything happens here first in Cali. Like for instance, the music, the style, and the food is great here. I love it here. Hopefully Arizona doesn't get mad because I say some of the food out there is not so great, but I still support local businesses out there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And so, at 16, and then when did you drop your first album? Or was it EPs first? Was it singles and then you went for an album, or did you go for an album? How did that process? How did you get into that?
Okay, so my EP, my first album actually, I think I dropped that I would say like 6 years ago, and then from there, I think the relationship that I was in at the time, it kind of slowed me down, so I wasn't really too focused. So then that's why that's why I don't like being in relationships because it slows me down a lot.
And I understand, and then if you're not. Yeah, because if you're not in a relationship where you're fundamentally building forward, if you're not, it becomes almost like a business partner. In a way, I don't want to say that in a wrong way because it's not a like, oh, you're getting with a business partner, it's all about business. But if you put yourself with somebody that's in the same mindset that they want to grow and continue to grow, it'll work out. But if it's not like that, it's hard. And I do understand sometimes you do have to focus on yourself first before others, because you have goals, you have aspirations, you have dreams that you achieve that you have already achieved too. And so I want to talk a little bit about a couple things. So let besides music, is there anything else you do?
Anything else I do? I mean, I do comedy on the side.
Let's talk about a little bit about the comedy. Okay. So you would be actually my first female comedian on the show officially, so it's official. Congratulations on that too. So what got you into comedy?
Well, I mean, I don't know. People just think I'm naturally funny when I'm being serious, so it just happened like that.
Okay.
I would always hear people say, you should just quit your music and just be a comedian because honestly, I don't like your music or whatever, and that doesn't really get to me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna make them more mad, so let me put more music out there,
Yeah, that's even better.
Yeah. So then from there, I was like, let me start. I actually like to laugh, so I'm like, let me collaborate with Gunno Lavish. Gunno Lavish, he's a very famous comedian from Memphis.
I've heard, yes, and he's the good morning, don't be a, be an FN. He's a great guy, honestly, funny. I love seeing his videos. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that experience, that journey to Memphis. Was that your first time?
Yeah, it was my first time out there. It was amazing, honestly. It was different. Now the heat was something else.
Ooh, it's humid, sticky, nasty.
Yeah, it was really,
Welcome
really
to the
bad.
East Coast.
For sure. But no, Gunno Lavish, one thing I can say about him, he's super humble. I love meeting people that are super humble and nothing really changes them for who they are, Yeah.
That's amazing. And so how long were you out there in Memphis?
I was only out there for like a couple days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get to try any of the Memphis foods out there or anything special?
Not exactly, because I felt like the flight took forever.
Oh, okay. I see.
So it took forever. So I was like, I didn't really have time to go anywhere.
Explore, it was just straight business. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you do that often, where it's like it's almost like a run and gun? You're like you land and just straight business. You really.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think about it. Sometimes people are scared to invest money. Que no te duela.
Yeah.
Que no te duela invertir el dinero. My dad always say, que no te duela, mija. Just put, you never know. you have to siempre le tienes que chingar until you find something that hits. It's just like anybody could try anything. Anybody wants to be a videographer. Hey, but I'm not the best. Who cares if they're talking shit?
Yep, you gotta start.
Any kind of marketing is good marketing.
Yep, and it's all about putting yourself in front of the camera. That's the hardest part, putting yourself in front of the camera. And then after that, it's easy. It gets easier, and that's it. And I do understand what you mean, because it's like some people are scared. It's like, oh, what if I'm not ready? No, you're never going to be ready if you just don't. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to get it done. Get it done.
Yeah, like when I was hanging around Lalo. Lalo, he's a big TikTok.
Yes,
you know.
I've heard of him.
So I collaborated with him too.
Oh, wow.
And the thing is, he's super humble too. It's just like I said, people just change. You know, people change. There's different levels to this shit.
Yes.
Too. So,
yes.
You know what I mean? And at least I could say I'm blessed to still be able to collaborate with him. You know, he shouted me out. Cool. You know what I mean? And so, especially with me working with artists out here in California, like Lighter Shade of Brown was Bobby. Before he passed away, I was the last person to make a song with him.
Oh, wow.
I never released it. And his cousin still messages me, hey, do you want to sell the verse? Hey, do you want, you know what I mean? So I'm like, it's not even about that, because Bobby was actually my friend.
There's no actual price money to the friendship, and that's more. I cherish that a lot, because you're cherishing it. The friendship was worth more than any dollar bill.
Exactly. I value loyalty over money, really. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And what are some other artists you got to collaborate from? Around here, from California?
From California? What's his name? Mr. Sugar Boom Boom.
Okay.
What's his name? Oh my gosh. D.L. Downer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I made a song with him. So he hit, somebody introduced us out there, because I guess I was really popping in Arizona. So they were like, hey, you should collaborate with Nena. And he's like, hey, what's up, Nena? And I didn't know around the time he was already viral. So I would drive him around. And yeah, around that time, he wasn't really making money. And I took him to Zigzag of MB Writers to his studio.
Oh,
hey,
nice.
let's make a song. So we have a song together, me, D.O. Downer, and Zigzag.
That's
and
amazing.
Yeah, so on my first EP, I have him on that shit too. Yeah.
Wow, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. And what about I mean, as far as like content creators too, because you're doing that. You're doing a lot more collaborations.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about the real truth about, like, you know, traveling, because a lot of people don't understand that it takes a lot. It's a lot of energy.
Yes.
So how do you prepare yourself for something like that? Like, how do you, especially because you fly a lot, do you drive a lot? I mean, or it's both?
Yes.
Okay,
so what I try to do is I try to accommodate everything. I try to make sure before I fly out, I don't just want to be like, I want to fly out there. No, make sure that you have your Airbnb ready. You don't want to, you know, you want to make sure that your money's right. If you don't have money, if you're spending more money than you're making, honestly, you're doing something wrong. You should not be traveling at all. And honestly, you should learn how to save money, because honestly, if you don't know how to do that, you might as well stay home and try to figure something out, because a lot of people try to go broke. I've seen someone that just came from Phoenix, and my friend introduced me to him. He's like, hey, he just came from Vegas. Okay, he flew out here. He didn't even have a hotel ready. He didn't even have money for, you know, a lift or nothing.
Showed up.
He showed up, so he had nowhere to go. So my friend's like, oh, you could stay at my place. And I'm just like, honestly, this is crazy. Like, you know, I was like, I'm gonna give you some free game, because I fly out a
100%.
lot. You need to definitely always book that ahead of time, even if it's 3 weeks in advance, a month in advance. You know, it's cheaper too. So
yeah, it is. It is. And then is there, like, let's see, when it comes to flying, I mean, do you pack light? How do you pack? Like, how is your set?
I mean, I don't. If I'm just gonna stay there for like 3 days, I'm just gonna me llevo nomás una maleta.
Okay.
You know, and I just try to be like, okay, this is for this day. I'm not really complicated like other women. I know there's other women. Hey, me llevar tres maletas.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. Oh, damn. I'm short with $100. Ya ahí te dejo. You know, so. So.
I see. And okay. So how because you just came all the way from Arizona, like, this is fresh. What time did you leave this morning?
No, I left yesterday at 8, and then I got here at 2 in the morning.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was all right, because I mean,
pretty clear roads.
Yeah, I feel like I needed that drive, because I'm always flying out, and then my ears be popping. Oh my gosh, I hate that shit. You know? Yeah.
Did you come through El Centro and then? All the way
Yes.
down. Okay, San
Yes.
Diego. Okay, I know the route. Then I know. Yeah, because I have family out in Phoenix too, so I know the exact route. That's a good drive. That's
Yeah,
a
it
good
really
drive. That's a good
is.
drive. How many stops did you do along the way?
Only two because I was mentioning that I'm fasting.
Hmm.
So
Let's
basically,
talk a little bit about that
yeah,
because some people, are curious about fasting, and it's not no Ozempic. This is just natural.
yeah,
That's what I'm
this is
talking about.
natural.
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people. So the thing is, a lot of, I don't know. I noticed that since I've been traveling, I haven't been focused more on myself, going to
You
the
kind of
gym and
forget,
stuff.
yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let me take some time off since I came back from Memphis.
Hmm.
I was already working out, but I wasn't really going hardcore like I am now.
I
So
see what
it's
you
been
mean.
about almost 2 weeks that I've been fasting, and I lost, like I said, 10 pounds
That's
already.
good.
Just
Congratulations.
I'm doing the 24.
Okay.
So basically, I only eat within a 4 hour window, and then
You do it before 6 p.m., right?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
I
yes.
know exactly. I know
Yes.
exactly what you're going through because I've
Yeah.
done it before.
So now it feels better because I have more energy. I was
That's
so
good.
addicted to like the energy drinks and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel and like the new version of me because I'm like, okay, people might say, oh, but you need to eat. I say, you don't understand. This is how it works. It's natural because I'm still eating in between.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
I'm just living off water.
And then, so when it comes down to meals, is it how do you just eat whatever?
It's high
Is it,
protein,
Because okay,
yeah.
I want to ask because some people are different. Some people eat whatever the fuck they want,
Yeah.
and it's at moderation. It's in portions. I say that because I've done that before.
Yes.
I've done it where I've lost weight too, just eating whatever the fuck I wanted, but it was in small in moderation. So. Okay, and then what's the ultimate goal though? What's the ultimate goal for you on this
So,
journey?
I mean, with the fasting, I would
Mhm.
say I'm trying to lose at least 20 to 40 pounds.
Okay.
I mean, so far, I think I could lose eventually like 20 pounds by the end of the month for
You
sure.
got this. The way you're
Yeah.
going, you got this. You
And
definitely
I
do.
brought my gym bag and everything because since I Planet Fitness, I could
Okay.
go anywhere.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And so, let me talk a little bit about the workout side. So because some people need that motivation. Some people are like,
Yes.
well, if she's doing or he's doing it, I can do it too. So
Yes.
what kind of routines do you have for your workouts? Do you already have a regimen already locked in? 'Cause you don't just go willy nilly. You don't
No,
just
no,
a
no.
pendeja,
No. Yeah,
Mhm.
no. So okay, so Monday through Wednesday I work on my lower
Okay.
body. So
Mhm.
basically my legs, my glutes and everything.
Yes.
And then Thursday and Friday would be my upper body.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
Nice.
stay there for about an hour. It doesn't really matter. People may say I stay there for 7 hours. That's crazy.
I wanted to talk about that because that's funny. I've ran into a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, I spent 3 or 4 hours. It's like, for fucking what? You can get everything done in 45 minutes to an hour max. Get a full workout. What you need you're there for 4. Go get a job. Oh, just work at the gym at that point. Just work at the gym. Just work there. Just be an employee.
I know people that don't have a job and they go to the gym. I was like, wait a minute, you might as well. All that time you could have applied somewhere.
Yeah, you could have just worked at the spot. You might as well just work there and you
Yeah.
go to the gym for free.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've seen a lot of people do that. So no, and I give you big props on your journey there. I wish you
Yes.
nothing but the best, and I know
Thank
you
you.
got this. It's not an easy journey. I've been through it multiple times. I know how it is, and it ain't easy. But keep it up. And so I want to ask, how did it come down with your artist name? How did you come up with your artist name?
So Nena Rosey,
Mhm.
my family always has been calling me Nena. So
Mhm.
Nena, people call me Nina, which
Okay.
I really don't mind. Nena, I do have my website, so it's nenarose.store.
Oh, so when people meet you, is it Nina or is it Nena?
They could call me either or.
Okay. I just want to ask.
The Mexicans will call me Nena,
Mhm.
Puerto Rican, or I don't know, Americans will call me Nina,
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Has that been? That's okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, so I also started, I have my own merch online. So
Okay,
I
so
make-
where can people? I want to let people know so they
Yes.
can tap in and actually help out, purchase some merch, show some love
Yeah.
and support to you. So where
So it's nenarosey.com. So the way you spell my name is NENAROSEY.store. You could always email me on there. I do have my professional email to it goes store. So I really take everything
Do you
serious,
have
yeah.
a link on your Instagram page?
Yes,
Okay, so
correct.
for everybody
Yes.
on the podcast, go and check out on Instagram. Let them know where they can find you on Instagram so they can tap in with you.
So my Instagram, it's just Nena Rosey, NenaRosey.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Awesome. So okay. So if somebody wants to reach out to you and work, how does that process work out for you?
Well, as of right now, everybody does charge for features, but what I'm trying to do now is just like I want to make sure I want to build a relationship with that person, if anything, because I feel like, just like I said, I value loyalty more than a dollar, really, because I feel like money comes and goes.
100%.
It really does.
100%. One day you'll be rich, the next day you'll be broke as fuck. You know, but people, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, I don't mind. I used to manage artists, but I can't do it. So I started managing myself, and artists wouldn't believe in what I could do. So I did it for myself when I ended up getting my first plaque.
Wow. Wow. So let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your first plaque. The day. Do you remember the day that you got? Let's talk about that day.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, okay, so it all started in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So in the beginning of the year, I went through a breakup. I was depressed, whatever. Then I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna make a diss song to this bitch. I was like, so yeah, it just went out from there.
There you go.
I made a song. It was called No Soy Tu Juguete,
Okay.
So then that's when Yellow Beezy.
I'm not your toy.
Yeah, Yellow Beezy hit me up. Hey, I'm feeling that joint,
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, even though in Spanish. So I'm like, how, but whatever. He ended up sending me a video. He's like, I'm vibing to your shit. So I posted it. People started talking shit. Everybody doesn't like Yellow Beezy, I guess, from Dallas because of the MOE. MO3, I think. Is it MO3? Or?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the situation that goes on there. And I didn't really know about it, but I knew who Mo3 was. I didn't really know about that. The songs that I've heard before were his, So I'm like, okay. And then from there, Yellow Beezy said, hey, we should collaborate, we should work. And then before I went to Colombia, he got incarcerated because of, of whatever was happening out there. So I was like, damn, okay. So then when he came out, he gave me another video. Hey, I'm fucking with your new song, Morena Mia.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. And then people were talking more shit because obviously he was going viral everywhere talking shit about this Mo3. People were talking shit about me because of...
It's your association with the tie with
exactly.
it, yes.
So then they started talking so much shit that I'm like, what the fuck? So he's like, nah, Nena, I fuck with you. And then he linked me up with Diddy's son.
Okay. Me
and Diddy's son, he sent me a video too. Hey, I fuck with that Morena Mia. It went on there and somebody said you got 2 for 1. 2 for 1 because they were going through court. You know?
Yeah.
And then people started talking so much shit that people started streaming my shit. And my shit went to #1 in the UK.
Yeah, big shout out to the fans in the UK. I got a lot of fans. So my podcast is worldwide. So that's the great thing is that this is going to be worldwide and everybody's going to hear this. And wow, in the UK. Okay. Have you ever been out there?
No.
No, not yet. No. Not yet. Okay. For anybody that's seeing this, make sure you all send that personal invite. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. So, so for the first plaque, okay. And when you got that first plaque, was it in the mail? Was it somebody delivered? How'd that work?
No, so basically, I have a friend that already works in the business, so, he basically checks everything for me. So the people that already know how the business runs, it shows on. And so people are like, where can I see this? How come I can't see this? I said, obviously they don't really know how things work because, like I said, you cannot, the game is meant to be sold, not to be told. And so there's a lot of things that I know that most people don't, and I was like, okay. And then once the real people that actually know the game, they're like, no, Nena actually did get that. It says right there. It was J Balvin and then someone else. I'm like, damn, those were my favorite artists. I'm like, damn, Morena Mia in the UK at #1. I was like, that's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Damn. I would have, that's, I can only imagine, having a #1 spot, and that's still #1 regardless of where you're at. That's still #1. That's a great thing, and there's a big community out there too. Big community out there. That's amazing, and I would imagine out there they'd be loving that too. That's wild. And so, is there any upcoming projects you got coming out?
Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, so I have an album. It's called Fuego.
Okay.
So all of these songs, I have at least 2 collaborations. I have a song with Chris Coke.
Okay.
Chris Coke, he's really big out here too, but he's from Phoenix. He's a battle rapper.
Oh wow.
And then oh my gosh, there's this guy named Cartier. So he's I think he got like co-signed by Chris Brown. So we made a song. I don't know why. I don't reach out to these people. These people reach out to me. And Cartier's like, hey, I fuck with your shit. We became really good friends. I'm like, how am I friends with these people? Oh, I'm also friends with Keisha Cole's brother. He lives out here too.
That's amazing. See, and that's wild because you never know who you're gonna run into, who knows who, and that's the beautiful thing about networking too. And so, you know, for y'all folks out here watching this, like it is possible. It's just reaching out. You never know who you're gonna run into, who knows who, or look at you're all seeing this, you're all hearing this right now live. Like this is you know, this is amazing and wow. And what other like big celebrities have you met? They didn't even have to be celebrities. What big people have you met?
I'm also friends with JJ Fad. So Fatima, one of the girls that was a part of Eazy-E's label, she's the one that she was trying to manage me at one point because when I was hanging out with her sister, I didn't know that was her sister. She's like, "Who's that rapping?" I said, "It's me." She's like, "Girl, you sound like it's someone famous." I said, "Oh, for reals?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell my sister." I'm like, everybody says they have a sister that's big, and I'm like, "Okay, cool." This girl calls me, "Hey, it's Fatima." And I said, "What Fatima?" And she's like, "Hey, come over, whatever. My sister said this and that." As soon as I went to her fucking house, I swear to God, I didn't know who she was. And I was like, "You're the girl that raps Supersonic?" And I was like, and then I saw the gold plaque. Dude, oh my gosh. That's I saw amazing. That shit. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. No, appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank
we're fasting right now. I just like
yeah, it's that fast break right now.
Yeah, so
shit, I haven't even eaten today either. Actually, now that I think about it, I was like, no, I didn't even eat before I got here. I got some of the drink. Yeah, I thought Gucci.
We're fasting.
We're all fasting.
Yeah. No, so she reached out and she's like, Nena, she's like, if you were not good, I would invite you to my place. I was like, fuck, I took pictures with her fucking gold plaque, and then I've been good friends with MC Magic too.
Oh, nice.
You know, so since I was young too, and I don't know why I attract people. I don't know. I don't look for them. It's just I speak everything into existence. I don't talk negative about myself. I'll be like, I know I'm gonna do this shit. I know I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? Whether people fucking talk shit, I don't give a fuck.
You're gonna make it happen one way or another, regardless, and you're gonna make it to the top. Because they're not gonna do it for you. They're not. No, you gotta make it one way or another, and I love that because we share a lot of similarities like that. It's that determination, that willpower, knowing that you're not gonna accept nothing less. Like you know that there's more. That you're not gonna accept working at retail or fast food or whatever. Like you know you're destined for more, and that's not just talk highly of you or in a like boastful manner, but it's like you're showing, you know, the genuine, the raw. Like you are hungry for this, and that's okay. That's to motivate others. Like, you know, this is gonna. It's not gonna change the world overnight, but it'll change one person at a time. And people that are gonna see this, they're gonna be inspired. That they're like, wow, she's really making it happen. And it's not like, oh, you're some industry plant that you were already, your uncle was in this or some shit that got you in. Because I've heard some people like, oh, I got into actually with my uncle so and so, and I was like, what the fuck? Then okay, like that's leverage you already had. Okay, cool, but like you started from nothing, and that's amazing.
Yeah, no, for sure. Just like I said, you know, my dad. He always told me, he's like, it doesn't matter what you do, never stop working. Never stop working. It's just that people are scared to fucking work.
Yeah.
People are fucking scared to work because they're like, I don't want them to see me at McDonald's, you know. I'm like, dude, then how are you going to get out there? I see people, I said, you know what, I had to focus on my real life before I actually started focusing on my dreams. Because I want to focus, hey, I want to make sure I got my place, I want to make sure I got my car, I want to make sure that I got my bread, you know what I mean? So it's not, and then I wanted to go to school, so hey, let me do that. I did it because I wanted to, not because it's a necessity. I did it because it's always been something I wanted to do for myself, you know?
No, that's amazing. That really is, and that's inspiring because it's like you push yourself, and you wanted to always have better. You always seek self-improvement and knowing that there's nothing less. It's like you're meant for greatness. So for all the people out there, for all the women, all the men, all the folks that are watching this, it is possible. Just échale ganas. You gotta give it all. You really gotta do it. And at the end of the day, you guys see me on this podcast. I'm a one-man team. Everything you see is all me, myself, and I. There is no other team. There is no me. Everything on social media, me. And I do this, and I sit with genuine people. I you know, sharing this story with you is amazing. Getting to know you, knowing that you traveled a good distance, and it wasn't a fucking hour drive. Like me, it's an hour to get here.
Yes.
But you know, hours. So
Yes.
I appreciate it a lot, and especially for reaching out to and wanting to be on the show. It means a lot. It means a lot, and I'm glad that I'm able to capture this moment. And like I said, you never know who you run into that is connected with so and so, because you know, great things happen. And when you align yourself with people that are determined to work, that want to grow, that want to prosper, want to connect and network, that's what you want to surround yourself. Because I've met a lot of people in this industry that they, you know, they want to just be on the show just because they want to be on the fucking show. Afterwards, I don't ever hear from them. Nothing. That's just a one-hit wonder. That's it. It's like, all right, it's cool, no problem.
Yeah.
Some people still stay in touch with me, which is great. And I'm not saying, oh, just because you're on my show, you have to. No, you're not obligated for shit. No, you don't have to talk to me afterwards. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I love working with people. I love building that connection and networking. So I'm glad I had this opportunity with you. And so, you know, I want to ask, is there anything that you would like to share? Because comedy, where can they see?
Yeah.
Do you have any comedy, skit shows or anything?
No, my comedy is all like, it's a mixture on my Instagram. I know people like to have different Instagrams.
Yeah. You just have it all in one.
Yeah, fuck that
shit. That's what
shit.
I'm talking about.
I'm like, I don't got time for, oh my gosh, but I'm not watching someone else do it different. Let me do it. There's no rules to this game.
No, there's not.
I don't have a team just like yourself. I don't have a fucking team. People be like, hey, who are you signed with? No one.
Me?
Hey, who? You know, what do you? I'm like, who's investing in you? My damn self. I'm doing everything me. Like I said.
Oh my gosh, it's so true, because it's like the same thing with this podcast. It's like a lot of the time I travel to people. So my mission is to sit down with you, have a genuine conversation, make you feel comfortable at the comfort of your own zone, because a lot of people have never been in front of camera. They get nervous, and I understand that. Because I've been in that position. And it's money. It costs money to travel. Gas, fuck it. It's not cheap. And then I got to make sure my car's up to par to be able to get to you.
Correct.
And if my car breaks down, that's on me. I don't charge guests to be on my show. And at the end of the day, I get to bring exposure. I get to bring love and support. And I've had some people that stood me up, though, and it's like, some cases, eventually I'll have to
you're gonna have to charge. I'm sorry.
A travel fee, and I felt bad about that, but I've had a lot of people reach out to me like, Jill, you need to start doing that, because it's not your charge. You're not charging them to be on your show. It's the travel, because it's like you're wasting you're investing time.
Yes. So like one thing I will say is, like, I also go to therapy for no reason, but I go because
that's good though.
You know, I feel like everybody needs to go to therapy, and I think that from there, set those boundaries. It's setting a boundary. See, I always tell this to my dad, because my dad's super nice, right? And I say, people are always going to step all over you if you're too nice. You have to be firm. They're like, why are you the way you are, Nena? You know, no, because people, hey, they get in my car. Hey, make sure you step on that, because my car has to be clean. Oh, hey, don't eat in my car. You set boundaries, because it's your car. You know what I mean? You let them know what it is. Like, just like me, I came out here. Hey, okay, I gotta get brand new tires. I gotta make sure I'm good. I gotta make sure my my oil's changed.
Yeah.
You know, everything. Okay, cool. I have extra money to be here, you know? So set those boundaries.
True.
Set those boundaries. It doesn't matter, even if it hurts. People will respect it.
Yeah.
People
and I've learned that the hard way. I've learned that the hard way growing up in this, especially I'm already over 100 episodes all by myself, from interviews to solos, just a mixture of everything. And I've worked with people that, you know, I thought, it was gonna work out. It didn't. Some people that wanted to just take advantage of the motion and the momentum and stuff, and it's happened, and it is what it is. It is what it is, and I've learned, and it's a learning lesson. It's hard, but I don't let this shit change who I am.
Yes.
I'm still who I am, and you guys get to meet the genuine me. That's just how I am. I mean, I do stand firm on business though. If I'm not okay with it, I will speak up with it. I don't let shit slide. I just can't. You let that slide. You allow people to think it's okay, and it's not okay.
Yes.
You gotta. One of the hardest things is speaking up for yourself. You gotta speak up for yourself. Something, you know. Shout out to my drill instructor, Sergeant Corridor, back in the day, that told me, you know, son, if you don't speak up for yourself, no one's ever gonna speak up for you. You gotta speak up for yourself. And I always took that to heart, and it's got me in some shit. It's got me out of some shit. And it is what it is, but you have to speak up for yourself. You got to do it. Nobody's gonna do it for you. And you know, you want to have that drive, that momentum. You got to do it. And to let people know, like, I've told people, you don't need the most craziest equipment. What I'm doing, I'm shooting this on a fucking iPhone. You guys, I say this all the time on my podcast episodes. Y'all don't need, if you have a phone already in your hand because you're watching me on your phone, that's a start. That's the start. You can make content there. You can make videos. You can make voice memos. All my episodes were shot on voice memos. A lot of them are, actually 99% of them are voice memos. If you guys don't, yeah. And I'm spinning out beans because it's true, it's genuine. You can do it, I can do it. There's no excuse. I worked a construction job. I was low voltage for 7 years, and working from getting up at 3 in the morning, traveling 2 hours to work, sometimes, and working 8 hours, and then traveling back. That's 14 hours, 13-hour days, and still making it happen. Then still doing an episode or running back-to-back episodes. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, right after this, I'm actually gonna shoot a couple music videos. I have no business shooting music. I'm not a professional, but people see the drive. They see that I can do it, so I'm gonna do it. And that's that. But I really appreciate you actually coming out here, you being on the show, and this isn't the only time I'm gonna have you. I hope to have you again on the show.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe even come out to Arizona to visit you,
Yeah.
and come out to Phoenix. Why not? I mean, I like to travel too. I like to come out and explore and enjoy the moment too. And it's all about business too, because I'm not here to just, I want to just waste money. No, I gotta make money, because right now I have to. Every penny counts. Every fucking penny counts.
No, of course. If you ever go out there in Arizona, I know people that will pay you just to be.
And I would love to.
Yeah.
Like I said, I would love to have people on the show. I would love to to make it worth it. And right now, I'm available to travel at all times. So you let me know. Let me know, y'all. I lost the cap. That's great. Whatever. So like I said, I appreciate it. And where can people find you if they want to look you up? Where can they find you?
They could basically find me on any social media platform. I made sure that I made a link tree.
Perfect.
So that I do everything myself. So I was like, you know what? It's like I already manage other people's businesses, so I kind of know how to do it. So I'm like, if I could do it for them, I could do it for myself.
Yes.
So basically, you could go to my social media on my sorry, I'm gonna look at he's super funny.
Gucci.
But on my Instagram, Nena Rosey, Nena just in case,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So you guys can find me there. So there's a link. You could click on it. My website's there. My Facebook, anywhere. You could want to email me, message me, follow me. Hey, I'm very talkative, so I will reply back.
Hey, just letting you guys know, she will actually respond and reply. But be serious about it too. Don't be, you're trying to waste her time. Please don't fucking waste time. 'Cause if I find out about that you're out here wasting her time too, ooh, it ain't gonna be well for you. Let me find out you're out here wasting people's time. Because time is money. Time is valuable, and time is precious. So that's true. And like I said, I appreciate you so much for being on the show. It was amazing to have you. And it's just one of many episodes, so I'm looking forward, and just let you guys know, tap in, make sure you guys reach out on Instagram, and we're talking about business. We're not here to waste time. So, serious inquiries, reach out, check out her music, check out her comedy. It's all there. And she's out here traveling the world. She's out here traveling, making it happen. And, you might see her in California one day. You might see her in New York the next day. You never know. She's out and about and always on the go. So thank you guys for seeing this episode of Around the Loop. Make sure you guys tap in on YouTube, on Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio. It's on all platforms, and this episode will come out on a Monday, so it's going to be fresh for you guys. And like I said, make sure you guys follow her on her social media. I'll even put the links there so you guys can see it. There's no way you can miss it. And on the audio episode too, on the description, you'll see the links there too. So tap in. Make sure you show that love and support. And thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's a wrap. That's it. That's perfect.
Good job.